Hello my dear students, I heartily welcome you all in this session, our subject mathematics class 7 standard. In last class we have learnt about median. Today in this class in data handling we are going to learn use of bar graphs with a different purpose. Dear students, we have seen last year how informations are collected could be first arranged in a frequency distribution table, and then this information could be put as a visual representation in the form of pictographs. Yes, pictograph or bar graphs. You can look the bar graphs and make a deduction of about the data. You can also get the information based on these bar graphs. Is it here bar graphs? You have learned already in your previous classes. We will go through this one today. Is it, for example, can say that a mode and the longest bar graph represent in the frequency. In that first one, choosing scale is very important. We know that bar graphs representation of a numbers using a bars on a uniform width, and the length of the bars depend upon the frequency and the scale you have chosen. Example, in a bar graph where numbers in the units are be shown, the bar graph represents unit length for one observation, and if it has shown numbers of tens or hundreds on one length can be represented 10 or 100 observations. Consider one example. 200 students 6th and 7th classes were asked to name their favorite color. So as they decided up to what should be the color of their school building, the results are shown in the following table representing the data on a bar graph. See, favorite colors red, green, blue, yellow, orange. Number of students 43 and 19 members liked green, 55 blue, 49 yellow, 34 orange. So answer the following questions will help in a bar graph. Which is the most preferred color and which is the last preferred color? We have to answer this. How many colors are there in all? What are they? See, choose the suitable scale as follows. Here the highest number is 55, lowest is 19. For that, better will go to 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Here colors red, green, blue, yellow, orange. Dear students, observe here. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. You will get bar graphs. So one line if you put this horizontal line is x-axis and this vertical line is y-axis. So here students, how many students are there? Here the colors. Scale, it is very important to write. 1 unit. 1 unit is equal to 10 students. 1 unit is equal to 10 students. These are colors. Now observe here. Start the scale at 0. The greatest value in the data is 55. So end the scale at the value greater than 55, such as 60. Use equal divisions along the axis such as increment of 10. You know that all the bars lie between 0 and 60. Of course, we choose a scale such that the length between 0 and 60 is neither too long nor too small. Here we take 1 unit, 10 students. When then draw label graph as shown. See red. Red 43. Up to 40 here. Again 1, 2, 3. 43. Green 19. 1 below 20. 19. Blue 55. It's the highest scale. So here 55 exactly middle 55. Here 34 above 34. So like that we have to represent a bar graph. Here blue is answer these questions. Blue is the most preferred color because bar graph represent blue is the tallest. Green is the last preferred. It is because it is smallest. Bar graph represents green is the shortest. There are 5 colors, the red, green, blue, yellow and orange. These are observed in the horizontal line. Let's solve exercise 3.3. Use the bar graph. Figure 3.3. to answer the following questions. Which is the most popular pet? How many students have dogs as pet? Observe in this figure 3.3 pet animals and the students. Here dogs, cats, rabbits, hamsters and others. To students, the number of students, pets owned by the students of class. Here dogs 8 members have owned, cats 10 members, rabbits 2 members, hamsters about 4.8 members, others about 2.5. So here they have asked some questions. Which is the most popular pet? In the bar graph, which is looking very longest? It is cat, of course. So answer, the bar graph represents the pets owned by the students. First one, from the bar graph, the most popular pet is cat. It is owned by the 10 students out of 12 students. Second one, how many students have dogs as a pet? Dogs 8 members. Yes, this is our answer. Easily we will get by observing the bar graph. Solution, from the bar graph, 8 students have dog as a pet out of 12. Second question, read the bar graph. This bar graph 3.4, which shows the number of books sold by the bookstore during 5 consecutive years, and answer the following questions. Here from 1989 to from 1993, they have sold some books. Here 1 centimeter is equal to 100 books. See, in 1989, they have sold, by showing bar graph, here 1990, 1991, 1992, 1993. By observing this, we have to give answer for these questions. About how many books were sold in 1989, 1990 and 1992? My dear students, in 1989, about they have sold 175 books. By observing the bar graph, here about 175 books. In 1990, 475. Is it? In 1992, 225 books they have sold. Answer is 175 books in 1989, 475 books were sold in the year of 1990, 225 books sold in the year of 1992. Second question, in which year were about 475 books sold, about 225 books were sold? 475, here it will be 475, it means 1990. 225, here 200, 225, it means in 1992. So we got answer, 475 books were sold in the year 1990, 225 books sold in the year 1992. Third question, in which year were fewer than 250 books sold? In which year 250 books were sold? About 250 in 1992 from 89. Is it? Here answer is, in the year 1989 and 1992, the number of books sold were less than 250. Yes. Fourth question, can you explain how you would estimate the number of books sold in 1989? Yes. By observing the bar graph, the numbers of books sold in the year 1989 is about 1 3/4 part of 1 centimeter. Is it? It is 3/4 part of 1 centimeter. So, scale is taken as 1 centimeter is equal to 100 books. 1 centimeter is equal to 100 books. So, 100 plus 3/4 into 100. So, 100 plus 3 into 25. 4 ones are 425 are 100 plus 75 is 175 books. So, it is our estimated. We have estimated 175 books per sold in the year 1989. In 1989. Understand? So, like this only, solve remaining. This is homework for you. Okay, thank you.